What's going on, guys? And today we're taking a little look at GUNGAME. We're not playing Hardline today. We've played quite a lot of it. I know some of you will have tuned into the 24-hour stream, and that was a raging success. Absolutely monstrous, raging. But I'm going to cover that tomorrow. We're going to talk a little bit about that tomorrow, and talk a little bit about the masks as well, because I've unlocked those now. But alas, for today we're playing some GUNGAME. Now, GUNGAME is currently in the CTE version of Battlefield 4, and some of you will be familiar with GUNGAME because it featured in Battlefield 3 as a DLC game mode in the Close Quarters DLC pack, and it's now ventured into the CTE and will be coming to Battlefield 4. But we're not just playing any old GUNGAME, we're playing on one of the troll preset servers with the Two Angry Gamers. This was during their stream on Tuesday night. Now, the troll preset, basically, it's like normal GUNGAME, but with some ridiculous setups. You know, you start with the shield, for argument's sake. You need to get 2 kills with the shield. To be honest, it's not actually that hard, because everyone starts with the shield. It's a lot harder, though, if you don't get your shield kill straight away, because then you're stuck with a shield against people who always have automatic weapons. And a shield takes like 3 hits to kill someone, so that proves a little bit tricky if you don't get off the mark straight away. But GUNGAME was something I quite enjoyed in Battlefield 3. I actually played quite a bit of it. In fact, one of my favourite videos on YouTube still, even though it was pretty sketchy times back then, I was still pretty crap at doing videos, if I'm perfectly honest. Not that I've got much better, but either way, I played through an entire Gunmaster game without dying, flawless, absolutely flawless. I won. You know, it doesn't really get much better than that, like, does it? So that was fantastic. That video is actually on my channel. Maybe I'll try and do it again. It does kind of just happen, really. I think if you're trying to do it, it never really works. But GUNGAME is a lot of fun. One of the things to bear in mind is that in the latest CT patch that actually happened on Tuesday, some of the weapons that are going to be coming into Battlefield 4 have actually been skinned now. You'll see quite a few people have showcased some of the weapons, but they didn't even have any textures on them yet because it was such an early build of the weapon. Well, now some of them actually do have textures on them, which is nice to see. Now, I've been pretty distracted with Battlefield Hardline, if I'm honest. I haven't played much Battlefield 4, and I certainly haven't played that much CTE. In fact, this game with the Two Angry Gamers and loads of other good friends and chaps was probably my first CTE play for, well, for quite a while, to be honest with you. And it does feel quite sharp, the CTE now. There's a lot of good changes happening in the CTE. Not just things like the GUNGAME and the new weapons, which are going to be coming into the main game, but they're changing the netcode in the CTE as well. They're doing like a tick rate update. Essentially, think of it like this in layman's terms. Right now, in the CTE, they're testing an update where you refresh to the server your client information, your netcode, every time you update a frame. So if you're getting 120 frames, you're going to update your network information 120 times a second. That's, I think, how it's going to work, which is hopefully going to make the netcode in Battlefield even sharper, which can only be a good thing. I mean, I'm thinking of Battlefront right now. I'm thinking this can only help Battlefront. Although, I did think the same of Battlefield Hardline. I thought, oh, these changes are really going to make Hardline fantastic, and it turns out that the changes aren't even in Hardline, even though the game got delayed for 6 months. So, yeah, what the fuck's up with that? Either way, GUNGAME, it's pretty fun. Go check it out, guys. I've got a video coming tomorrow where I'm just going to talk a little bit about the stream and my future plans for streaming, and go over the max rank and what I think about it now I've reached it, and what I think about the masks as well, because they're quite interesting little things, aren't they? So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Go check out some GUNGAME, and I will see you guys next time.